Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark and for tonight we will close the week with the song from Zild entitled Bungantulog.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
Not sure if that's a Tagalog word of it or it's just a made up word. Anyway, it seems like two words combined and we'll talk about that later. My thanks goes to everyone, for the very amazing week. And on a day-to-day basis, you support our channel by watching our content. I hope you didn't skip an ad, maybe skipped a few, but better if you didn't skip any at all. Also, I'd like to make a shout out to our very generous and very supportive members and sponsors who never stops sending, showing extra loving to our channel. Thank you very much. Don't forget to check out Posh and Warm. It's another channel that we have that shows, gives us a glimpse on the daily lives of our adorable fur babies, Posh and Helio. Without any delays, let's give this song a go. 3, 2, 1. It is a, I did Google it. It is a Cebuano word. From a Tagalog perspective, bunga is product or fruit, the fruit. Tulog is sleep. So it does make sense that, the product of sleep. This is again, from a Tagalog perspective, the product of sleep is, a good night's rest, or here in this particular translation, dream. But if you Google it, it does say daydream. But if you look into articles about Zild's interpretation, it means dream. So it's either daydream or dream. Nevertheless, dream, product of sleep. Anyway, so this is not the first song I've listened to, and it's quite very good. He's quite a good songwriter. One of his songs I listened to in the past is about QC, about the guy, offering as how he offer his gentle manliness, to the girl, what he can bring to the table and stuff like that, right? So this one talks about our dreams. Anyway, before I go to the song meaning, the first part, dun, 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 sounds like Balong Malalim. It has a similar, that similar intro. Dun, 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 dun. Although that one is rock, this one is more on the groovy vibe. So the vocals sports that old school clothes. It reminds me of the anime, or that animation Sedi, Ang Munting Prinsipe, right? With the unisex top and the horseback riding in the field, very classic look. His guitar strap actually reminds me of my electric guitar. I bought my first guitar in 1990. It was summer then, 1994, when I bought my first guitar, and I remember my guitar strap similar to his, having that leather with those fabric-ish floral designs, and it was expensive back then. It was like 500 pesos. If we are to translate it, just ignore the taxes for now. It's around $10 then, 1993, and 500 pesos can actually feed like 4 5 people already, if you go to a fast food. So it's very expensive back then. Was it 500? I guess it's maybe around between 250. So that's like $5 to $10. Still a lot of money then, but it is of good quality. Now going back to the reaction, so for the song meaning, it in so it tells us of what dreams may bring to us, I guess. It can be something that can distract us. So this song may serve as some sort of warning, but on the other hand, it may also be a sign for us in a good way. So it's something that may inspire us for the day. It may put us in a certain good mood. Now, my take in terms of dreams, I don't really in terms of making you feel good. Yeah, yep, I would take that in, but in terms of will I put my decisions around it, like gut. I do listen to my gut feel, but when it comes to dreams, it's more of just like realization, like we come to a point where we dream stuff, and when you're in that, I usually tend to forget. But when I'm in that actual moment, that's when I realize, oh, I actually dreamt about this. Yeah, I did. So something like that. But in terms of decision making, for me personally, I there are a lot of real scarier things to worry about. Like for example, when you move into a new house and there are tall grass everywhere, I would rather worry than possible rodents or reptiles that are in those grass, rather than the thoughts that are brought about by our dreams. um But then again, there are those people who are, deeply connected with their dreams, and they are very able in interpreting them, and actually gives them foresight. I wish I had that, because most of the time my dreams are quite the opposite, or maybe like some sort of, there's some variation. I dreamt that I am in it, but it's not actually pointing towards me in real life. It's towards other people, but it's the one that's actually involved. So I'm starting to blurt, about dreams and stuff. But anyway, from a vocals perspective, very he has that cool voice, and that if I'm to associate his voice to a physical feature, it's like those sleepy eyes. So it's not actually a turn off or something. It actually is a catchy thing, because it's something he can use to explore in other genres, and also with the creativity of his songwriting. I guess it kind of fits, and it's interesting because it shows some diversity in him when he speaks about topics. His view about simple stuff, like for example dreams, or a place called QC. The way he elaborates in them are very if I'm to describe it in one word, very colorful, which I think is makes it very interesting to a listener. So my only I guess my feedback here would be, uh, or maybe I haven't listened to one yet, English song, so that, like, let's try to reach out, go global, and so that it will also allow other foreigners to appreciate his songwriting. But then again, I think that's what the closed caption is for, and I just hope that there are other listeners, just like us, who are open to listening to other genres, other nationalities, and let's allow music to break those borders, and to bridge the gaps. Anyway, that's my reaction. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments, and if you haven't done it yet, these are stuff you can do to show support to our channel. Please do as many as you can. Try something different, subscribe for a month, or send a super thanks. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about us, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.